What's up, boys and girls? JD here for another episode of JD Plays Project Ozone 2 Minecraft. And I got some stuff planned today. I didn't put it in my to-do list, but that's okay. I've got a lot of it already pre-set up. Now, last time we started looking at Botania, and I'm going to show you guys. I set up a couple of little small setups here. Let me go grab my wand. I had to have that on me before I started here. What did I do with it? Wand up here. Boom, right there. There's my wand. All right. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of dead bushes over here. This was where I had set up 13 of these nightshades. And basically, this is what happens to nightshades and day blooms after they expire from being used. They become dead bushes, okay? Can't do anything with these. All you can do is break them and kill them. You'll notice that the setup I was using, I have 4 of them elevated. That's because they can sit beside each other if they're on a different Z level. Or in the world of Minecraft, Y level. I've got one day bloom or nightshade right now that I'm finishing up, and I've got some mana stored in here. It's not a lot, but it is enough for us to do a couple of the things that we needed to do, and we're going to get to that here in just a bit. I have set up a second mana spreader over here so that we can pump mana a little bit quicker, but we've got some mana. There were a couple of things that I forgot to show you guys last time that I already had. Now, if you've come across these flowers, these black lotus, I've got 2 of these. And blacker lotus, I've got 3 of these. These are actually mana that is ready to go, okay? So that's a good thing. So what we can do is we can come straight over here. Let's take a look. This is what we got, right? We can drop 1, 2, and we can see that that kind of went up. There we go. Now these others, they give much more, these blacker. So that's where we're at. Boom. These give large quantities of mana. And we get these out of mob bags. So we're going to open some mob bags and see if we can kind of, bypass a little something that I wasn't really looking forward to doing. We're going to do that here in a little bit. And we'll get back to Botania then. For now, I'm going to put my wand up because I don't want to lose it. Now, some of the machines that I've wanted to make in the past required 10 gears. And I couldn't make 10 gears without delving into immersive engineering. And what I would need out of immersive engineering would be a heavy machine, and it would be this metal press. To make this metal press, we would need 3 steel scaffolds, 2 conveyor belts, a piston, and a heavy engineering block. And if you can't remember what pieces are needed for that, you can just mouse over right here, and it will tell you. Okay. I have everything set up and ready to go for that. So we're going to make that stuff now. So right over here, I've got my steel scaffolding. Now to get to your steel fences, you'll need to take these steel ingots and turn them into steel rods. 2 steel ingots will give you 4 steel rods. 6 steel rods will give you 2 fence. I've made enough to do this, and then I've got some more extra stored. So there's our steel scaffolding. The next thing we're going to need is some leather. And I've showed you before that imp leather will give us back leather. We can get imp leather from the nether. And if we take some imp leather, or if we take some leather along with 2 ingots and some redstone, we get 8 conveyor belts. And then to make these steel mechanical components, we need 2 copper ingots. A copper ingot surrounded by 4 steel. We're going to need 2 of these, so I've already got that set up. So we'll grab that. And then we're going to need a piston. I'm going to make a few pistons because I need them pretty frequently. And we'll come back to that in a bit. And then lastly, we just need, what have I done with my steel? I put it up. I think I put it away. All right, let's grab some steel. Oh, I think I put it in this chest, right? No. All right, it's fine. Anyways, lastly, we just need to come here and combine. Oh, I've got the steel. I'm dumb. So lastly, we combine 4 steel with the steel mechanical components, a piece of electrum, and 2 of the pistons, and we will get our heavy engineer's block, okay? So right now we have everything that we need to build this. I'm going to go ahead and grab an engineer's hammer right here. Now, where do I want to set this up? I know that this has to be run off of RF power, okay? I will probably end up moving this, but for now, let's just set this out over here. I've got RF power right there. Okay, so why not? So let's set up 1, 2, 3. Let's make sure this is inside of a single chunk. It is. Okay, we're good. And then we want the 2 conveyor belts. Well, actually, we're going to want 3. So we'll put 1 there. And we'll put 1 there. No, we only want 2. We only want 2. Then we're going to need to grab our piston. Now, pistons are going to face you when you place them. That's where the hammer comes in. You can turn a piston by right-clicking with the hammer. If you didn't know that, it's very nice to know, right? Okay, then we'll put our heavy engineering block. All right, so That's the basic machine that we want to set up. Now we just want to click the piston, and bam, it converts it. So now we have this metal press. Now a metal press needs RF to operate. And what we're going to want is, if we go into immersive engineering, we're going to want one of these metal press mold gear molds. Well, metal press mold for gears is what it actually is. To get this, we need to make some of these steel plates. To get that, we just need to hammer some steel. Okay, no problem. I can do this. Grab 4 of these. Now I should have a gear laying around somewhere. Let's go find one. I wonder, will it let me use a stone gear? We know it'll use shiny, signalum, lumium. We don't want to waste those good metals. Bronze. An iron gear works. A gold gear. Okay. Bronze. Invar. Alright, does not look like we can use stone. What do we got over here? I got a gold gear. Let's just use a gold gear. I've got plenty of gold and I can get plenty more. Gold is not something that is hard for us to come by. So let's put these inside of here like so. What does this make? That's interesting. Sheet, steel sheet metal block. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, so there's our gear press, or our gear mold. We want to attach that right here onto the press. Beautiful. And the next thing we need to do is we need to get some power to this bad mamma jamma. Now, do I have everything put back in here? Grab one of these. Let's grab one of these. All right. We're just going to jump right up here. We want to attach it right here to this top. This is the only place this machine can accept power. There we go. So now we want to take our wire, hook it up to there. Let's see if we can hook it up to this top one. Boom. Power has been delivered. 16,000 RF. All right. So what happens next? Well, we wanted to make some tin gears. Let's go ahead and just start off there. How this works is you're going to toss these tin gears, or pieces of tin, onto this conveyor belt. And it's kind of hard. You see what I'm saying? It's not fun. The easier way is to probably just like stand up here or something. I'm not sure, but here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it a little different. So I'm going to grab a couple of hoppers, and I'm going to take a piece of stone will work just fine. And let's put the piece of stone right here. There we go. And let's hook up a hopper right here. Let's hook up another hopper. Let's do it just right here for now. That works, okay? And what we're going to try to do is let's just put all 4 of these ingots in here. Now look, it's kicking them out. They go into the belt. They come here, smash, and there is our tin gear. So we are now able to make 10 gears, and when they come off, they're going to bounce off of this. So I have this hopper here set to catch them. So I could very easily grab a chest, and we will real quick. Let's put this back. Let's grab ourselves a chest. And let's grab a wrench. Set my chest right there. And like I said, I'm going to end up moving this later, but for now this works. So now we've got a chest to accept these things. So I can put as many multiples of 4 in here as I want, and I can make gears. Let's do this many. That's 3 gears right there. So we're going to toss these in there. Boom. There we go. Oh, but look, that didn't work out so well, did it? See, you got to be kind of careful. I'm going to look into a better way to do this. But this is the way that I know to do it for right now. And I'm sure there's a much better way. I may need to extend the track a little bit more. But, you know, it's all good. We still got all 4 of our gears, and we're going to be able to use that to make some stuff. So that's cool. Now, the other thing that I really want to start getting done is I've got a lot of quests incomplete right now. And I really need to start completing some of these things. So one of the earliest quests was this auto tool station right here. Now, this is something from Tinker's Construct. And I've got it set up to go right back here. Oh, that's an enchanting table right here. So all it takes is some wool, a tool forge, which we've already made in the past. Whoops. Some patterns, which we've made in the past. The tool forge is just 4 of some type of metal block, some seared bricks, and a tool station. So let's pull that out. That gets that done. I did go ahead and make an enchanting table. So, you know, obsidian, book, diamonds, because there's an achievement for, there's a quest for that. So let's go in here now and grab our loot chests. Claim. Done. And this one. Claim. Done. Beautiful. All right. Now, the next things, this opens up for us the ability to make traveler's gloves. And these actually are really nice in some certain situations. We need a bunch of leather for it though, and I'm kind of running low on imp hide, right? I've got enough to make 2 more, but recently, and I'm gonna put this sword away. I don't really want this. Let's take this guy. So this sword has become even better. It's kind of gotten some level ups, and because of that, it's now begun to add looting onto its list of deliciousness. And I've got another attribute ready, but I've made another little pen over here. Nothing but grass. I made it 25 by 25 because there's an achievement for that, and I began spawning cattle. And I did not realize this, but the cattle in this mod pack are very weird. These cows work off of moo fluids, and it's kind of similar to vanilla Minecraft in that there are certain cows that can spawn. And let me turn the game volume down because cow mooing gets really annoying really quick. Like mushrooms, in which you could use a bucket and get mushroom soup out of them. These cows, for example, these give gelid cryotheum. These over here give liquefied emerald. This guy gives ethanol. One of these in here gives essence. The other gives biofuel. Now, some can be breeded together. These can be bred. These can be bred. These cannot. They look like they should be able to, but they cannot. Certain ones, like let's say I had one that gave liquid cobalt and one that gave liquid ardite. I could breed them together and get back a cow that would give liquid manulian. But I can also just kill these guys, right? So right now, what do I have a lot of? I have a lot of these jelly cryotheums. So I could kill 1, 2, and I can actually harvest leather and beef off of these guys again. Just like standard cows. Okay? And they're going to breed with just straight up wheat, just like normal cows would. Okay? I've got a little tank here where I can put some liquids in if I want, a crafting station. But this is where I've got cows pent up right now. And I think the achievement is requiring us to get some beef. So I'm going to keep breeding those, and we'll get that done soon. As you can see down below, there was a little bit of that gelid cryotheum down there because I wasn't expecting those cows to breed, and therefore, or to exist at all. And so I wanted to be like, yo, what is this? This is actually really amazing that we have this stuff because it's a super cool liquid. We're going to use that in a generator soon. But that's very nice. So anyway, we can now make some traveler's gloves because it only needs 6 leather. And I just happen to pick up 5. And I know that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And if you notice, I have a bunch of crafting stations here, right? These are smaller crafting stations. These, if you combine 3 crafting stations, I'll show it to you right quick. Crafting right here. So if we take and use this crafting table, you can actually combine crafting turtles. Yeah, let's just do it this way. We can make these crafting stations right here by combining 3 of these. We get 6 back. That's what these 6 are. It just gives me more room to kind of set up pre-crafts that I'm going to show on the stream, okay, or on the YouTube video, for example. All right, so if we take these and we combine them together, we're going to get 2 leather back. Beautiful. And if we now take and do this, we're going to get, unless they change that, and am I doing it wrong? Is that what's going on here? There we go. We're going to get a traveler's glove. Traveler's gloves are pretty awesome, honestly. These can actually be enchanted. I don't know what all they can be enchanted with these days, but I know they can be enchanted with mining speed, and you put them in your slot right there. So they're very nice. And we needed it for a quest, so there we go. Quest done. Let's claim our loot. Done. All right, so we've got one thing left over here, and it's requiescent in pace. This is to actually take us to the Aether. Some of this stuff we can do right now. Some of it we cannot, but we're going to get to that soon. I'm probably not going to work on that today, but soon. We can also probably finish up most things right through here. Let's go ahead and do this one, this topiary grass, right? Bluegrass and autumnal grass. So if we take some dirt, some dirte, where's it at? Right here. And by the way, as far as what chest these things connect to, it's usually whatever chest is to their right. So for example, these 2 connect to this one. 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 So if you're ever wondering how that works, it works in that way. So first things we want to do is take some dirt, and then we want to get some seeds and put seeds around it, and that's going to give us 8 topiary grass. It actually is going to give us 8 per craft. I don't need this much grass, but I made a bunch because I don't care. All right, so let's get out of that crafting window. Let's go ahead and complete. Oh, that's just a portion of it. I forgot. So with this, we can now take and do some lapis around it. Oh, I forgot. It's just one of these. And I know that we need like 6 of these. So bam, there's 6 of these done. And then we need to do the same thing to get the automol. And we need 6 of these. There we go. Receiving montage 2. And that gives us this guy. So let's go back here. Let's claim our chest. Done. All right. So we finished up this one right here. So what's left now is Mob Hunter and Treated Wood. 1 second, guys. So for Treated Wood, we already kind of know how to make this, I believe. Oops, I did not mean to click that. All right, hold on. We're running out of inventory space. Let's handle this real quick. All right, so most of this toppery grass and stuff, I'm probably just about never going to use. I'm going to store it over here in my catch-alls because, I mean, unless there's a really good reason to use it, I don't have a lot of intentions to use it. The heart containers. How many of these do I have right now? I have 3/4 hearts. Let's grab those. We probably can craft those into something, right? So let's grab this. Yeah. Actually, let's just do that. Boom, extra life. Right on. Let's just store this. Boom. All right. Hardcore lives are not enabled. So we could turn on the hardcore game. I may actually do that. I didn't even realize this was a thing until like yesterday. Apparently, every time you go to the Aether, it gives you more lives. I didn't realize there was a mode like that in the game. And I'm kind of disappointed that I didn't realize that before I started playing until yesterday. Because that sounds like a heck of a lot of fun to me, is playing in the hardcore lives mode. So I'm probably going to have to eventually replay this with that. All right, what do we get? We got a Zanite mining ring, or a Zanite ring for mining. We got some more void stuff. Another fuel efficiency upgrade, nice. Some more enriched alloy, nice. We're going to pop this bad mamma jamma right in there. All right, I'm already wearing 2 experience rings, I believe. I don't think we really need any more mining speed right now. Our mining speed's kind of silly fast as it is already. All right, the enchanting table, I'm just going to put it down for now. I'm not going to do a whole lot with it. It can just chill right there. All right, so where are we at? What have we got done? We've got that done. Yep. Okay, let's go back to this. So, treated wood. Let's talk about treated wood. I've got the setup to do treated wood in here because I've already got all 8 buckets of creosote. If you don't remember where the creosote comes from, upstairs we have the coke oven that we're making coke out of coal. So we put coal in, we get coke out. We use the coke right here to make steel. But as a byproduct, this produces creosote. The creosote is being emptied into this drum, and we can just come get whatever we need out of it anytime we need creosote. So I've taken several buckets of creosote downstairs, and I've got them set up ready to go right here. So all we need to do is just take our wood, put it around our bucket of creosote, and boom. Each bucket will give us more treated wood. We'll get our bucket back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We'll just pop all this in. Now, a lot of this crafting is kind of tedious. I don't want to have to sit here, especially when it involves buckets, and do this one by one. So a new item, a new machine would be very nice to handle that. And the machine that I'm probably going to go with is a cyclic assembler. I'm going to show that in just a second. So this is from making our blast furnace previously, so that's done. What do we got here? Water power. Oh, they want me to make water wheels. Okay, we could do that. We could look at making some water wheels. Let's do that here in a bit, though, because where are we at time-wise? We're at 20 minutes in already. Okay, so I'm just going to set this treated wood to the side. Let's look at this auto crafting station for just a minute. So all of my Tinker's Construct stuff is right up here. I'm going to set this down with it. Grab this torch. We'll just put the torch down on top. Beautiful. All right, so what happens in this machine? Let's take, like, for example, this ruby throwing knife. It still has 3 modifiers remaining. If I were to put this in here, and let's go grab, what do I have a lot of? I have a lot of Certus quartz. I don't know if they allow you to use Certus quartz for this anymore, but we're going to test it. So let's throw this in here. And what's going to happen is it can't do it because they've disabled Certus quartz, and that's fine. but we could do it with nether quartz, I think. How much nether quartz do I have? I only have 12. That's okay. It's enough to demonstrate it. So let's grab our nether quartz instead. So what's going to happen is that once we throw this in here, it's going to, you see this? It began applying it very rapidly. I don't know if you could see it over here, but it very rapidly went up. I think I've got some more nether quartz. Let me find it. What is this? Salt, saltpeter, nether. All right, there's 7 nether quartz right here. Let's put these down. Probably a better way to do this, but I don't really care at the moment. Is that my fortune pick? I think so. Let's take a look. Yeah, fortune 3. All right, let's smash this. Hold on. I'm doing that wrong. I've got to turn it into regular quartz first. We'll just put it into the sag mill right here and let it make us some more. We'll come back to that in just a minute because this thing is not fast yet. Point being, this is one of the earliest things you can make, and what it does is it automatically applies things. There are modes. I haven't really looked into how to switch the mode because this is a new machine to me from Tinker's Construct. But it basically sits here and applies very rapidly any upgrades from the items you stick in here to this. So I'm pretty sure I could throw like a piece of lapis on there and I would start getting looting. I don't really want to do that. I'm just going to keep that as it is. It's already a strong enough tool. Nice little throwing knife. And I've already put moss 3 on it so that it repairs itself. Okay. Alright, so with all of that done, the next thing I want to do is I want to get back over here and get back to some Tinker's Construct for a moment. Now last time I told you guys that we would need to make a runic altar to be able to kind of get to our next group of flowers and whatnot. And I had a whole bunch of stuff. I think I put it back over there. Let's grab an ender pearl real quick. Actually, let's grab a diamond because I've got diamonds out the huzzah. Alright. Now we didn't have enough mana to make the mana pearl last time or the mana diamond. Now we do. In fact, now we've got quite a bit of mana stored up. How much do we have exactly? What did I do with that? Let's open this. We got a tape measure. That's done. And a cooking for blockheads. Well, at least we can store our books very easily. So, boop and boop. That gives me a little inventory space. Let's store some of these items back in here. There's me another piston. Engineering block can go in there. Steel scaffolding can go in there. Random stuff. Tape measure. I think I've got another one yet right there. These are from Bibliocraft. We'll look at what we can use those for a bit later. I was coming over here to get something. This. Alright. So in terms of mana, we still got quite a bit after making that mana pearl. Well, you know, it'd be kind of nice if we could make something really amazing, like a crafting halo. What is a crafting halo? Well, crafting halo is a portable crafting station that comes from Botania, and all you need is some mana steel. Well, how do we get mana steel? We throw steel into the mana pool. So 1, 2. Uh-oh. What did I do with all my steel? Did I lose it? Hold on, was that steel that I was just looking at? Yes. It is steel. Oh, it's right there. I have it all. I'm done. So a little mana steel and a crafting table is all we need. So let's see here. Let's see how taxing this is on my mana pool. Let's throw it 1, 2, 3. And now let's see how much mana we have left. Because hopefully I didn't just put us in a bad spot. Oh, we're still good. We're golden. Awesome. This is going to help so much in terms of crafting things. So we'll grab, I think we've already got one made actually right there. Bam. Put this in here. And all we want to do is go 1, 2, 3. Pop this to the top and put this in here. Oh, did they change it? Oh, I have to use a pearl. Okay, no problem. We needed that diamond for something else anyway, so that works out. So let's make a mana pearl real quick. Whoop. Oh, we missed. We're baddies, guys. That's why we don't play in the NBA. So 1 ender pearl into the mana gives us a mana pearl. We've got another quest update from Mana Manipulation. And there we go. We get an assembly halo. Now, assembly halos are awesome, super awesome. We can store recipes on them. All we care is that from now on, we can walk around, pop this bad mamma jamma up, and craft wherever we're standing. That helps a lot with our speed. Now, the other thing that we needed was 5 of these. And let's put this thing to use starting right now. So we can come in here, and I think the recipe was like this, maybe. There we go, and we get a runic altar. Runic altars are fantastic. They're cool little devices. We're going to set ours up just right here for now. And that's probably a bad spot. It's been a long time since I've done Botania. I'm probably making a mistake. But we've now got a Runic altar. Okay, what good does that do us? Well, we wanted to make last time, and let's look at the achievement we just got. It's not in here. By the way, to make some of these other things, to go from a diamond furnace to a hell furnace, let's look at that right quick. Because I'm going to be doing some of those off camera. I don't want to keep doing all of my quests only on camera. But hell furnace is a diamond furnace with some heat glass, which is just heat sand, which you can get this a few different ways. Magma creams, netherrack or nether brick, and then some red gems. To get red gems, well, that's a different story altogether. Talk about that later. Anyway, back on track here. So Botania. I wanted to be able to get to the flower. Where is it? Right here. Endoflame. And the recipe has been changed from what it shows in the book. We need to get this Rune of Greed. To get a Rune of Greed, we need 2 more mana diamonds. That's not too hard. But then we need a Rune of Spring and a Rune of Water. And a Rune of Spring also takes a Rune of Water. So really we need 2 runes of water. We also need a Rune of Fire. Okay. Well, most of this stuff we can get. The Mana Powder, Mana Steel, we know how to make those. Nether Brick, we know how to make that. We know how to make all the stuff for this. And look, we get 2 of these in a single craft. Cool, that's not too bad. Rune of Water. We can make all of these things as well. We can get all of this stuff. So none of this is too difficult. So let's see if we can go ahead and get these things made right quick. We're going to try to get that done today. I've got sugarcane somewhere. Is this it? Yeah, that's sugarcane. I need a little bit of sand. And at one point I had put sugarcane up here. I guess it popped off. Which kind of sucks, but you know, such is life. Oh. I don't want no free flowing water right now. Just put you right there for me. Alright, so a little sand. We'll throw this down. My area is getting too compressed. We're going to have to definitely look at base expansion again soon. Alright, so we'll drop that on there. Grab ourselves a little fertilizer. Boom, that gives me some sugar cane. Beautiful. Jump across. Got lots of redstone growing right now. Alright, the other things that I needed for a Rune of Water should be down here, right? Yeah, Rune of Water. Alright, we need a fishing pole and some bone meal, mana steel, and a mana powder. Okay. Well, mana steel, done. Mana powder, done. Fishing pole. Alright, let's get a fishing pole made. 1, 2, 3. Whew. I don't know why I grabbed 3 of those. I only need 2. Anyways, there's our fishing pole. Okay. And we want to come over to our runic altar. And nope. You want to right click it, not throw it on, just right click it. And it's going to start floating in terms of, you know, what items have been added to it. I cannot speak. I'm sorry. There's that. There's that. The fishing rod. There's that. And then we need a piece of this. Now, that's the recipe for it, but it doesn't have the mana. And it's going to take me a second because I got to remember, how do we get mana into a runic altar? Pretty sure I know how, but I don't remember. So I want to check on this right quick. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that's what I thought. So to get mana to this thing, we need to use a mana spreader, the same as we would have before. So we can, I think, bind this pool to this. Does that work? I don't remember. No. So he's targeting the runic altar now. That's good. But the mana pool has all the mana. Hold on, I have to think about this. It's been a long time since I've done this, so I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, you can do it this way. You can do it this way. I'm done with doing it slightly incorrectly. Do I have an axe on me? I don't. I think this works. If it doesn't, I'll make another one. Okay, it works. Cool. We're just going to take this bad boy. We're going to position it above our mana pool. So I'm going to position it right here. And we're going to do a connection from this to this. Look, it's working. The rune is starting to turn green. We are pulling mana directly out of our mana pool and putting it into the runic altar. Doo-doo. So I think now we can right click it with the wand in function mode. Oh, I need a piece of stone. I need a piece of stone. Hold on. There we go. All right. So, or do I need to... Okay, we put a piece of runic stone on there. It's finishing. At least I think. There we go. Got them. Awesome. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've had to do that. So there we go. We got 2 runic waters on there. All right. Nice. Now, by the way, look what it says right there. Right click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. We don't want to do the same recipe, so we're good there. Next, we need a rune of fire. So we need this other mana powder. Now, I should have a mana powder somewhere right there. Boom. Okay, let's put that on there. All right. What else did I need for a rune of fire? Need some nether wart, some nether brick, some gunpowder, and another piece of mana steel. All right, let's toss the mana steel in. I can't. My mana spreader has blocked me. We're gonna have to move that bad mamma jamma. We're gonna have to move him up a little bit. It's okay, no big deal. All right. I also know we're gonna need a piece of nether wart. We got some right here. Oop. Nether brick. What did I do with all that nether brick I made? I made a bunch. Is this it up here? Yeah. And some gunpowder. We're going to need some gunpowder. Well, let's grab a piece of glowstone dust and a piece of gunpowder. There we go. Run back over here right quick. And let's make our piece of steel. There we go. Mana steel. Pop that down. Okay. And then we want gunpowder. No, I don't want steel. And then nether brick and nether wart. So there's nether wart, there's nether brick. All right, so the recipe's done. It's ready to go. We just need to get mana into it again. So let's put this down here. Get my wand back out. Set it into bind mode. Bind this to this. So you're gonna really make me put it directly above the pool again. So. I don't know where it went. There it is. So obviously we're going to want to kind of change this setup so we're in too tight of an area to continue working with this. But that's okay. Let's get it done for now. There we go. We're filling it up. All right. So I know we're going to need another piece of living rock. We'll need this. Toss that in there. Right click and bam, there's our fire sigils. Perfect. All right. Now what we want is the sigil of greed. That requires us to get 2 more mana diamonds. All right, so let's go grab those. 1, 2. And, can I throw them in from here? Maybe. Did it work? Where'd it go? Didn't work. Okay. But I can't grab it either. Oh, it's on the thing. Oh, this is annoying. There should be a way to do this. It doesn't require me to move this every single time. There is a way, I just don't know it. Hey, I found a spot. Winning! Bam, bam. one of these, one of these. And then what else do I need for the Sigil of Greed? Oh, that's a rune of spring. I gotta make this first. I thought I was ready. I was not prepared. Sorry, we gotta make the Sigil of Spring first. So the Sigil of Spring means fire, water, wheat, and 3 saplings. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Piece of wheat. 1, 2, 3. Fire and water, and there we go. And then that's gonna mean you should be filling up now. Yeah, it's filling it up now. Beautiful. And we're gonna need another piece of living rock. Starting to run low on this business. Ready? Bam. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff. Look, it gave us our other sigils back. Nice. All right, so now for the Sigil of Greed. All right, I think we're good for this. Let's go. Spring, diamond, water. Let it fill up. Let's check on my mana pool. How are we doing? We've been using some mana. Oh, we've definitely been using some mana. Let's get some living rock here. It's taking a little bit longer to fill up. Just got to respond to somebody right quick. All right, let's drop that on there. Click it up. Boom. Get all of our runes back. There's our rune of greed. Awesome. Okay, so now we're finally ready to do our lovely flower. And that is this guy, the Indo Flame. For an Indo Flame, we needed the rune of greed, red, light gray, brown, and some mana powder. All right, so let's put this in here to get some mana powder to start us off. I think we did it from right here a minute ago. There we go. Beautiful. All right, so let's drop that in the pool. Then we need brown. Was it brown times 2? I think so. Yeah, brown times 2, light gray and red. All right, brown times 2, light gray and red. All right, perfect. Let's throw this in here. 1, 2. This. The Sigil of Greed. And now we just need a seed. Oh, I got seeds somewhere. What do I do with them? Did I throw them in my bag? Hold up. I don't want to make a bunch of new seeds because I know I've got some. I think I left them over here when we were making the topiary grass. Yeah, right there. Bam. All right. I hope this doesn't consume my Sigil of Greed, but I think it will. It does. Bam. We got our first Indo Flame. Keep in mind, like I just said, every single time that we want to make an Indo Flame, we have to make another Sigil of Greed. Okay. Now with this, these particular flowers do not need anything between them and each other. We can have them all side by side, and that is perfectly fine. So we've got the Indo Flame. What are we going to do with it? Well, let's see. Let's go ahead and bind it right quick, right? It's bound. Cool. And let's throw some charcoal out here. Watch this. Charcoal gets consumed. This thing is, as of right now, is producing mana. You can't really see it, but let me see. If we turn on options, video settings, particles all. There we go. We can see that it's lit up. I really hate that armor has these particle effects. I really wish the mod authors would include mods that do away with that, because there's plenty of them out there that I don't want to have to go set up myself. But as long as this thing has this little burning icon, it's burning. It's cooking mana for us. So we are now producing mana from just this one flower. And this flower never dies. So I can make as many of these as I want. I just need reliable fuel sources. Well, it's food. It's going to eat it, right? I need reliable fuel sources to be able to continue to keep this thing running. So there it stopped. So if we go ahead and throw this back in here again. Boom. There we go. It's producing mana. There are lots of ways to automate this, and it is something I'm definitely going to automate soon. I do want to get a few more of them made. I'll make those off camera, but that's awesome. We now have ourselves a good solid fuel source. I mean, a good solid dependable mana source. I will probably also continue to use passive mana generation here and there, but for the time being, this will work. And don't be afraid to go ahead and throw a couple of coal out there. Usually they'll stay long enough for it to consume at least a couple. There are lots of different ways to set up an automation system for this, where, you know, do I have time? I don't know if I have time to set one up right now. No, I don't want to set one up right now, but I will set one up soon. So for now, we're gonna set this coal down, and we'll keep feeding that endo flame as we need to. Okay, let's go dump some stuff into our inventory. So we've got dependable mana. I've shown you guys how to use the runic altar. I've shown you guys how to make sigils. I want to actually take this and this and this and this and make one of those. Come around here. And I actually want to put that right there. We're just going to stick our sigils on there so we know where to find them from now on. So I'm not having to keep up with them. Okay. What's next? I know what's next. All right, let's empty our inventory right quick. Want to get some space. So over at the mob farm, let's go check on the cows real quick first. See if we got any new baby cows yet, or any new spawns for that matter. I don't see any new spawns. Okay, let's roll out of here. I may install a mod to actually get rid of armor effects. I'm gonna have to find the right one for this version of Minecraft. So over here, I've been adding in some item ducts and some conduit to allow me to better preserve what I get, right? So we're up to quite a bit of loot bags. We got 199 common, 170, 101, 89, and 62. Let's get some legendary loot bags. Let's open them up. That's probably good. Alright, I'm going to stick 9 of these guys in here just so that I got some room to loot, and then we'll pull them back out in a second. Now don't forget, I can upgrade any loot bag into a legendary just by combining them. Alright, so what are we going to get? Some artifact armor and an iron sword. Alright. Saddle. Okay, nothing great yet. Hey, this one's a good one. Diamonds, chance Ico, lapis, mini coal, and a relic. Alright. Another chance Ico, some jade. There we go, blacker lotus. This is kind of what I was hoping to get with some more of those. Jade. Another blacker lotus, chance cube. Overgrowth seeds are very nice, actually. Let's put this on. I don't know what it does. What does this do? Hear about ores. Food saturation, heck yeah. Alright, we got a couple swords out of there. Look at that, emeralds, artifacts, spectre iron here. Let's just go back to base to do this. Don't have enough room for everything that I'm going to be looting, so having a loot system, this is where having a mob farm comes in really handy. We're going to constantly be getting useful items out of that mob farm, and having a good sorting system that lets you immediately grab that loot out, it would probably be a good idea for us to start considering moving all that back over to the base, right? It would just make life a little easier. See, this is going good. Let's grab these. Oh, I've already got a helmet. Okay, I don't need the helmet. Bam. Options, video settings, particles, minimal. I've gotten so used to having my jump boost that it's kind of silly for me to not have it turned on, because I jump around expecting it to be there. You know what I mean? Alright, what do we get here? We got some jump boost shoes and sneaking in the air. Nice. Do jump boosts stack? I don't think they do, but let's check it out. No, they don't. Okay, that's cool. I'm actually glad that they don't. Alright, so we got 2 of these. Now let's look at our mana pool right now, right? Where did my mana stick go? Right there. Alright, so we click this. That's where we're at. Let's go ahead and drop 2 of these guys in here. We missed with the second one. Let's try it again. Stop missing. Stop being such a bad aim, JD. There we go. All right, where did we go? We went from right there all the way up to there on 2 of those. 2 of those fills up a full rack. So these are very worthwhile to dig out. And we got another one. Beautiful. Beautiful. We got some diamond pants of Hermes for sneaking in the air. Damage resistance. Speed boost when equipped. Nice. Bunch of iron. An artifact. What kind of artifact did we get? Stone figurine of movement. I don't know how artifacts get equipped. I don't know what we do with these. Is there like a place that I can equip this? Or we just hold it in our inventory? I don't know. I'll have to look into that. But that's cool just the same. Alright, we got a chest. Just an iron chest, okay. Look, bam, another Blacker Lotus. So these legendaries for these Blacker Lotus, super nice. Super good reason to open the legendaries. I like it. So much iron. Free iron. Let's go stick all this in our smeltery right quick. Because, you know, free iron's a good thing. I mean, really, probably one of the most important things you can do early game is just get to a mob farm as quick as you can. Because it provides you with so many good things. Diamond boots of stability. Another saddle. More jade. These things right here, super awesome. They don't let you die. That's good. It's always good to have a death prevention. And all of these armors that I get, while it may seem like they're kind of junky, they're not. We're going to make use of these later. I'm not sure how valuable having all of these ender swords are, because they are good for beheading in the early game if you don't have a better method of getting items to behead with. But yeah, super good. All right, we got some iron horse armor. And I'm not gonna open every single stash pack that I had, you know, right now. I'll probably do a majority of them off camera, to be perfectly honest. What do we get there? Another division sigil. And I'm gonna actually do that soon. We're going to do the Ritual of Division soon. Boom. We're about to fill our mana pool up, boys. I can't open this one. Oh, it's not there. Experience ring. Okay. Not a bad little loot haul, man. Especially considering we got a lot of iron out of all of that. Some Spectre ingots. A lot of mana. And that was just for one little group, you know, that we opened. There's a lot more bags up there still that we're going to need to go back and get. A couple of white stones. Those are nice, especially once it becomes midnight and I charge those bad boys up, keeping me alive. These overgrowth seeds, those are going to come in hella handy down the road. Maybe not right this moment, but, you know, soon, TM. Where have I been storing these? I know I've got a spot for them. Right there. There we go. And we'll just take these and throw these in. So my mana pool, very rapidly, just filled itself right back up. Bam. Almost a full mana pool. Very nice. Very awesome. Definitely ready to make some more Endo Flames now. And I mean, I can almost run the mana pool without needing the actual flowers because of all these bags that I'm looting. That is, you know, something to consider, is how much having them helps you. Does this like need to be on my bar? Does it make me faster then? Do I like need to? How does this work? Do I throw it down? I'll have to look into these relics or figurines, artifacts, whatever. I don't know how these artifacts work. I need to understand this. What is this? I don't even know what this is. Can you go in there somewhere? Oh, look. Alright, so I'm moving like this. Okay, cool. Oh, so it does apply directly. That's interesting. Oh, and I'm holding it. I got you. That's cool. That's very cool. So that's how it works. You just gotta hold it in your hand, and you're good. Alright. So no new cows have spawned. I've got plenty of liquefied emerald. I've got fluid magma, adamantine, but nothing else beyond that. We're moving along in Botania. I've got some other things done that I wanted to get done today. We've started to, you know, make some good motion through our quests again. a lot of this stuff down here, as I come to it, is going to actually be completed. Let's look in Gamma real quick. We've already done this, so let's go ahead and claim our reward for this. This is all of our drawer upgrades. Okay, so there's that. Next thing that it wants me to work is logic pipes. I'll probably do those at some point. We've got spikes going on. I've made some trash cans. I don't know if I showed you that I made trash cans, though. Trash cans are pretty simple. I think I showed it. If I didn't, I'll show you right quick where I've got them. Let's run downstairs. So I've actually got a trash can right here by the farm that I can just throw stuff into. Oops, that's bad. That's really bad. This could be the end of my game. Poison for 17 seconds. Freaking chance cubes. Let's get some food. This is annoying. By the way, if you take 2 toasts and combine them, you get a toast sandwich. And it's even better than toast. Boom. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Anyways, if you take something like this trash can, so let's say that I didn't want this mini charcoal. I just can drop it in here and it vanishes. It's gone. You've deleted it. Trash cans, very simple to make. I figured I showed this on camera, but I may not have. It's just some cobblestone around a chest and then stone. You can change this to a fluid trash can by adding a bucket with a trash can, or an energy trash can by using 2 redstone and 2 gold ingot. Now, there's not a lot of times that I've ever used an energy trash can. There are a few select instances where you might want it. The fluid trash can I use quite a bit. It's actually the same as hooking up like a void fluid pipe. So right over here, I'm using a void fluid pipe on this to get rid of the sewage that's produced as the harvester runs. So they do have their uses, absolutely, within your builds. But trash cans are very helpful. All right, we got some more stuff to open here. Let's open these up. What do we get? Long range linking viaduct. Long range viaduct and viaduct. Interesting. Those are probably going to be useful to me. They changed the graphic on these. I don't know that I like that at all. More soap and soapy water. Okay. Lamps. Fun lamps. Cool. And sewage floors. It's literally crap. Like literally. Lamps are lamps. I mean, there's no... We got a pink one. Bam. We got a green one. Now we'll set it down, I don't know, like here. And then you've got your wall lanterns, right? So boop. Those actually look really awesome. I like those a lot. I want to probably change out a lot of the light sources that I use to use things like this, because that's just cool. That's freaking awesome. Anyways, good stuff. What other quests have we finished that I have not ticked off? Got a bunch of stuff to do in here. So here's the division sigil and activating it, and the pseudo inversion sigil. We'll get to those eventually. Not super rushed to get there right now. I've done a lot of stuff here. Once I come down and do the rest of this, all of these are going to kind of go quickly because I've already done a lot of these, and it's going to open up a lot of this Botania stuff that I've already been doing. So that's going to come soon. Where are we at in here? Because I've already started doing stuff in here as well. The enchanter, I'm not far off of getting that done. Theta, I actually have the glowstone stuff to the clouds, water bucket and glowstone. That's done. So that'll give us 10 glowstone ingots. Those ingots are actually very valuable. I would not waste those if I were you. I'm not going to go into why just yet, but yeah, they're super good for mysterious reasons and stuff. I think that's all the quests I have done right now. There's a lot of them that I'm going to be able to finish up really quickly and really easily. The furnace upgrade, I've already started doing some of these. I haven't done the BFESU yet, but I've made a couple of these, so I'll get to these soon. That'll get us the color upgrade and things like that. Hey, look, 2 choice reward, nice. All right. Other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it done right there. A walrus. We got 5 walruses. That's amazingly interesting. Not really, but what, can I even do anything with this? No. What? I don't... I feel like I'm being trolled right now. Catch-all is going to have to become a diamond box soon. That's going to have to be a thing because of the walrus. And this over here is probably going to have to get made larger because we're holding too much stuff now. Anywho, dumping inventory off. As always, guys, if you liked it, like it. If you'd like to see more like it, click that subscribe button. If you want to be notified whenever I've uploaded a new video or I'm streaming or anything like that, click the little bell icon and it'll send you a notification. Leave me a comment. Let me know. What am I doing good? What can I do better? I'll be happy to try to work on that for you. And I would enjoy the conversation because it's kind of lonely. Other than that, you guys be good to one another, and I will see you all next time. Laters.